The worst enemy of a good police officer is a bad police officer. Your de-escalation skills are in the toilet, bro. You're asking the same questions again. Asked and answered, brother. So go on with your day. Take off. Have a nice day. You're dismissed. See you later. How's it going, guys? Amagansett Press, and we are coming to you today from the Elko County Juvenile Detention Facility, Probation and Family Court in Elko, Nevada. We're in northern Nevada, and we're just going to take a walk around and check these folks out, see how they're doing today, and find out if they honor and respect our right to take video and photographs in public and from publicly accessible areas. I am out with Watching the Watchman today, and let me give you a quick look at the neighborhood here. And quick time and temperature check. Today is Friday, September 25th. It is 12:52 in the afternoon and 78 degrees. Pretty sunny and windy here in Elko, Nevada. The crow on top of the building there looks like he's having a nice day. He's probably gonna fly away in a second because he doesn't want his picture taken. So yeah, let's take a walk around. We have a sheriff's facility right here next door. So we'll stop by and pay a visit on those folks in a little bit after we're done here. That was Sheriff's Vehicle 188, Elko County. So let's see what we can see. The Law Enforcement Center, which you can see right there in the distance, is next door, and I believe there's a jail and the sheriff's office and a few other offices in there. So that's the place we'll check out after this. That'll be a separate video, so make sure you're subscribed and your notifications are turned on if you're interested in receiving notifications when we upload. Always like to take a moment to recognize Old Glory waving in the breeze, as she should. So yeah, let's maybe go see what kind of signage we have on the doors here. So it's a misdemeanor to smoke here, $100 per violation, strictly enforced. This year will be 8 years since I quit smoking, so I have no issues with that. No mask, no entry. So they are limiting access and appointments to, limiting access to appointments due to the current situation. So no signage on the gate, I'm surprised. Yeah. So Northeastern Nevada Juvenile Center. This facility was made possible by the generosity and support of the citizens of Eureka and Elko counties for the children of Northeastern Nevada. District Judge Thomas L. Stringfield, Eureka County Commissioners, I'm not going to try to butcher those names, You have the Elko County Commissioners, and the building was dedicated in 1996. Very cool. Oh, it looks like her cavalry has shown up. How we doing? Name and badge number?
Tyler Craig, 133.
133, thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem.
So how can I help you?
Oh, someone's just wondering what you're doing.
Oh, okay. That's it?
Yeah.
All right.
What are you guys doing?
So who's wondering? Are you wondering or somebody else wondering?
Someone else doing.
Oh, okay. Well, they can ask me if they want.
It sounds like they did.
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Sir. It sounds like they did, and then you wouldn't provide an answer, and that's why I'm here.
Nobody spoke to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well.
No, we've been recording since we got here, so.
Okay.
Any issue with recording here?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
I have
okay.
no issue with it.
Okay, yeah, because it's public property, right? As long as we don't go inside.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you can decide that's public property too. It's part of the county.
Well, right now, I guess they're restricting access because of the whole situation that's going on.
Okay.
So normally I would go inside and take a look around, but they have the door locked and, you know, whatever else.
Oh.
So.
Are they just restricting you from going inside because you're not wearing masks, or?
Well, the signs on the door say that they're restricting access to appointments.
Okay.
Because of the situation we're in, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So we're just hanging out outside.
All right, cool.
Yeah. You can let her know it's all good.
Okay.
All right, thank you. You know, it could have been very easy for you to just ask me what I'm doing.
Well, that's all right.
No, well, you're obviously curious. You called the police.
Was it just me, though? Somebody else?
Yeah, but why don't you just ask? You're a law enforcement officer with a gun and a badge. Why wouldn't you just approach somebody and ask them what they're doing?
What are you guys doing here?
Well, now it's too late to ask me. Now you've,
Oh, okay.
you know, I mean, if you would have just walked up and asked me what I'm doing, I would have been happy to tell you.
My boss actually did that.
Your boss walked up to me and asked me what I was doing?
Yeah, you approached her when she came walking up.
Never happened. I've been filming since I got here. Never happened. I never spoke to anybody. Nobody ever asked me a question. I would have been happy to. But, you know, calling the sheriff on somebody for taking pictures is a little extreme, don't you think?
You're around a juvenile detention and an adult.
I just can't hear you. I'm sorry.
You're around a juvenile detention facility and an adult facility. You know, those raise some red flags for us because normally people aren't, you know, videotaping, you know, jails and stuff. So.
Well, Google does it all the time. I can go online and look at Google Maps of the whole property, the whole area. It's nothing. There's nothing secret, right? Can I just get your name and badge number since we're talking?
My name is Sherry Espinoza. My badge number is J7.
J7. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
You good, Sherry?
We're good. Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I would just suggest next time somebody's walking around, just ask them what they're doing. Right? Just have a cordial conversation and ask. I mean, that's, you know.
You guys have any questions for me?
No, not at all. Oh, well, you got another one coming here. That's a waste of resources.
So
There's no reason to be doing that. Like I said, I mean, I wish you would have just come out and asked me respectfully at first.
I'm asking you respectfully now.
Well, what I'm doing is taking some video.
Okay.
Is there any issue with that?
Well, no, I'm just asking.
Okay,
For
so-
like a documentary or.
Well, I mean, I choose not to answer certain questions.
Okay.
I will answer certain questions, but some questions I don't answer. But, so you're fully aware that we're not doing anything we can't do, is what you're saying, right?
I don't believe so.
So then why would you call the sheriff on somebody in that situation?
Like I said,
Oh, I'm sorry. Sheriff's office is next door. So, and can I get your name and badge number, sir?
My card if you want.
Your card?
Yeah, man.
Okay, great.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Can you keep 6 foot distance there? You don't have a mask on.
You don't either, huh?
Well, I'm not, you just approached me. I didn't walk up to you.
Let me go
Listen,
grab
take
my
your
mask.
take your attitude, take your attitude and shove it up, bro. That's what you can do with that. I don't put up with attitude. You can go scratch with that. I'll stick to talking to you two if you have any questions for me. But all we're doing is taking some video. Okay, so you know the attitude and that kind of stuff is what you guys are doing is creating an issue.
I don't think
I was peacefully out there on the sidewalk taking some video, and now there's an issue because.
peacefully talking to you. This is where I work, so. It's
So
not,
what?
It's not.
You work in a public building that I pay for. What does that mean?
So you're a resident here in the.
There's another question I don't want to answer. Eh. But there's no, you know, you have to use it. You've got training, okay? You've got threat assessment training, okay? So you need to use that, put that into place, and try to figure out what's going on before you just set off alarms.
I didn't think I was.
I don't see any reason for any of that. And your attitude's completely uncalled for. But you get no respect. You get zero respect. I'm telling you, you get zero respect and you get a complaint.
Okay.
Yeah, for your attitude.
You want me to get the chief down here or the lieutenant?
You can get anybody you feel like hanging out with. You can call anybody you want. Listen, you don't intimidate me whatsoever,
either, too.
okay?
You don't
These people are acting cordial. Your attitude is going to get somebody hurt one day. So just behave yourself, act like a public servant, treat the people in this town with some respect, okay? And don't walk up with your attitude, because all that does is give me an attitude, and then once things go up, it's very hard to get them back down. So just behave yourself. Just behave yourself, Ortiz. Okay, well the
Walk off with an attitude.
say it
I
again?
did not walk off with an attitude.
You can say whatever you want.
The crap with the mask.
You can say whatever you want. You walked up 2 inches from my face.
So where's your mask?
I don't need a mask. I'm outside in the outdoors in the fresh air. But when you walk up a foot away from my face, then you need to have a mask on.
Okay.
Right? Social distancing, right?
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 Where's your mask?
Your de-escalation skills are in the toilet, bro.
Okay.
You're asking the same questions again. Asked and answered, brother. So go on with your day. Take off. Have a nice day. You're dismissed. See you later. Yeah, thanks, Sherry. Appreciate you. Appreciate you starting the whole thing here.
She's got court to go to, so.
You got a bad attitude, Ortiz, and those 2 stripes aren't helping.
Okay, man.
What do you mean, okay? Look how you talk. You're like a child, bro.
Bud.
Is this guy your boss?
Yeah.
I hope you're not learning from this, because you seem like a very conscientious, courteous individual. Okay, and maybe you should be his boss. That, if it was my vote, that's what I would vote for. He came up very courteous, very professional. Your attitude is in the garbage, bro. You're going to get people in trouble one day. You're going to wind up getting your own officers hurt one day. Just put the attitude in the can, bro. There's no need for it. You just keep going, all right, bro, all right, bro. What are you, a moron? Seriously, are you like slow or something?
So,
I guess so. All right, well, hop back in your car and go slowly down the road so you don't hit anybody. Adios. Have a good day, Ortiz. You just gonna stand around and do nothing?
yes.
Okay.
Pardon me, head out.
All right, well,
You take care.
you have a wonderful day, Officer Craig, and I appreciate your professionalism and your courtesy,
I
for
don't know
real.
your name. You probably won't give it to me, but appreciate your time.
Well, I might have given it to you, but your superior here has got an attitude problem, and I don't deal well with that. So, and you know what the serious problem is? Guys like him that start an attitude, once things go up, it's very hard to get things to come back down. That's why de-escalation is such a big part of your policy, right? So what he just did, you don't have to answer me. He's your boss. You're in uniform. I don't want to put you in that situation, but you just saw what happened. And there's no need for that, because that conversation, that escalation didn't happen with me and you. It happened as a result of the way he approached me, trying to be intimidating, walking up a foot away from my face.
Understand.
I asked him for his name and badge number, said, no, I'm not going to give it to you, but you can have my card. Just, you know, power tripping.
Gotcha.
And what that does is that there's a divide right now in this country between law enforcement and the citizenry. Okay, and what our mission is, unbeknownst to Officer Ortiz there, is to close that divide and create open dialect and communication with law enforcement so that we can highlight the good guys, but we don't mind highlighting the bad guys either. So I think we found one of each in this situation, and I sincerely hope that you don't allow that to rub off on you, because the good officers in this country need you to stand up and back them up. We need good policing in this country.
I agree.
Okay? But
I'm just one of you guys outside of this. So
Absolutely.
I don't understand why I have to, treat people poorly.
No, you absolutely don't, and I applaud you for saying that, and that's the way it should be. But when guys like this raise the bar and escalate things and bring things up and things start going that way, you know how fast things can go haywire and stupid things happen, and there's no reason for that. And
I guess long story short, you're making a short film about bridging the gap between the citizens and law.
I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, okay? But I'm not, I wasn't interested in talking to him, but I'll talk to you. And you could just be playing good cop with me, but I don't think so. I think you're coming across as a very sincere, nice guy, and I appreciate that. Your mom probably did a good job raising you. That's probably what it is. But what we do is we have YouTube channels. This is my son. Okay, my name's Jason. His name is Ben. Okay, and what we do is we started this about 1.5 years ago, before this whole current situation that we're in. We travel the country and we go out, we try to have conversations with law enforcement. We try to have conversations with people such as yourself and open up dialogue, open up communication, and just try to form a better understanding for each other and create some sort of a middle ground, because these days middle ground has disappeared.
Yeah, it's all black and white. Right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, and I think we need to bring some gray back into the world. Yeah, so that's all we're trying to do. It's an exercise of rights. So he failed, you passed. That's the way that goes. And it's going to be on YouTube. So, you know, a couple of people will see it. I have a small channel. I just hope that maybe this conversation has reminded you of why you became a police officer and what was it.
Every day I remind myself that.
Good. And I can tell by your smile that that's probably true. And you probably have a good heart. And you're probably a good thing for this. You're probably an excellent public service for this community.
I appreciate it.
And I hope that there are other people like yourself in your department. And, you know, if you see another officer doing something wrong, you got to stand up for what's right, man. You swore an oath to the Constitution.
I agree.
And did you serve in the military? Okay, so you only swore one oath.
Yes.
I asked that because if you were in the military, you swore 2 oaths, right? So your first allegiance and your first priority is the Constitution of the United States. Everything else comes second. So we're depending on you, and we're asking you, when you see a rogue officer out there doing something wrong and breaking the law and violating the Constitution of the United States, we depend on you to call those people out. And that'll do you a favor, because the worst enemy of a good police officer is a bad police officer. Right? So that's all we're doing, man. That's it. And that's more of an explanation I usually give most people, but I feel like you earned it and you deserve it. So
I appreciate that, guys.
No problem.
Hey,
we appreciate you.
Absolutely. You guys be safe. If people, I'd imagine more people may or may not call because of the equipment. If you see them roll by again, I'm sure wave.
Yeah, exactly. And if they do call you, now that we've spoken, just let them know what we're doing. Okay. Just, you know, it is a waste of resources for you guys to be sitting here. He knows he can leave. He's just sitting here because his ego kicked in. You know, and he just, that's what we're looking for, guys like you so we can highlight that, and we're looking for guys like him so we can highlight that. So this was a home run for me, and I hope we walk away. My end goal at the end of these things is I want to walk away educating myself and learning something I didn't know yesterday, and I want you to walk away, whether you've learned something or whether it inspires you to think about something, or maybe it'll just, you know, positive results. And if we all walk away from this conversation in this situation as better people, then I call that a good day.
I think so as well.
And that's all it is.
Cool.
All right?
Take care, guys.
Well, we appreciate you, Officer Craig. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you so much. Stay safe out there. So, our buddy Corporal Bart Ortiz, I'll put his contact information in the description, is sitting here wasting some more taxpayer dime with nothing better to do. So he's in vehicle number 2021, plate number 73674, and we'll just hang out until he's ready to go and see him off on his day.
Take care, sir.
Honor your oath, buddy. I said honor your oath.
I do.
No, you don't. We'll be keeping an eye on you, bro. We will. You want to get that third stripe, man.
Take care. Get out of the roadway, sir.
I'm not in a roadway.
You can get hit.
No, you're not here for my safety, bro. You just roll on, have a good day, honor your oath, treat people with respect and dignity.
Goes both ways, bud.
Yeah, sure does. Absolutely does. You learned a lesson today. Well, all right, guys. You know, both sides of the coin on this one. I don't get what the attitude and the intimidation attempt there was when he first walked up. You know, I don't know, maybe it's hard for you guys to tell because my GoPro is a very wide angle lens. So it is possible that you weren't able to tell how close he was to me, but being accurate, sitting here thinking about it, he was about maybe a foot 16 inches away from my face. And obviously did that to try to give me some kind of an intimidation factor. And that just, you know, you heard the whole conversation. That just, it really is the truth. Once things start going up, it's very hard to bring them back down. And it's very important to de-escalate and keep things cool. But you know, some guys don't want to go that way, and it's going to cause them a problem one day. So if Corporal Ortiz's behavior bothered you, or you weren't happy with anything that you saw, I'm going to put all of the information in the description, and please feel free to call up the Elko Police Department and voice your concerns or your opinions. We always ask that if you are going to do that, please be respectful, no cursing, no yelling, don't call repeatedly, hanging up, trying to drive them nuts. If you have a legitimate concern, a legitimate complaint, a legitimate question, go ahead and call them up and let them know. You have every right to seek redress with your government. But other than that, I just want to always remind you guys that if you enjoy our videos and you like what we do, please feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment. All that stuff does nothing but help our channel out tremendously, and it doesn't cost you a penny. And I also invite you to do the same for watching The Watchmen. And that's it. So we're going to wrap this one up, jump back in the truck, head down the road, and we have some more stops planned for you, so stay tuned. But for now, coming to you from the Elko County Detention Facility, Probation and Family Court, watching The Watchmen, Amagansett Press. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Out.